on my street, and Emmanuel Acho.
I'm messing with my neighbors, man.
Why?
I guess I'm the odd guy out.
Why? What do you want, some apple pies when their cousins come in town? What are you talking to them about? Hello? Anybody? Okay. Thistle Pink over here. I just learned that's what he's wearing right now. He looks immaculate. So let's get it started. In New England, where the draft is approaching and rumors are flying everywhere that the Patriots can move up in the first round. Robert Kraft recently said the lack of production from their draft picks sparked the need for their free agency spending spree. Bill Belichick was asked about that and said the mission has not changed to do what's best for the team. But he added, they're, quote, always looking to do a better job. So, Acho and your Thistle Pink, how much pressure is on Bill Belichick to nail this draft?
It's a lot, Sel, and everybody's going to take the lazy approach, even like you're looking at me now thinking this. You're thinking, oh, Robert Kraft putting pressure on him. That's not where I'm going at all, right? Let's talk about what nobody's yet to talk about. Bill Belichick turned 69 years of age today.
Yes.
Correct? Happy birthday,
Respect.
Bill. Happy birthday, William. So with that being said...
Call him Bill. You better not ever. That's why he didn't pick you up. That's why he didn't draft you, free agency, nothing. You better call that man
No
Bill.
respect.
Okay.
So if he's 69 years of age right now, Sel, and what we know is even future Hall of Fame quarterbacks, Ben Roethlisberger, Russell Wilson, future Hall of Fame quarterbacks who ascend above the mold, it takes them 2 years to win the Super Bowl. And they did it as fast as possible. So, Bill Belichick, best case scenario, even assuming you do nail this draft, Belichick and Patriots fans, you're still talking, what, 71 years of age? Best case scenario for Bill Belichick to win another Super Bowl. If you're talking you nail a draft, you get a Super Bowl winning quarterback in the draft, and you get what you need. But the problem is, Sal, oldest quarterback to have ever won a Super Bowl, just won a Super Bowl, and Bruce Arians at 68 years of age. We all know the health issues Bruce Arians has already had. I'm glad he's overcome those. But with that being said, even if he were to nail the draft, best case scenario, you're talking 71. The most talented quarterback that we've seen, at least in recent history, Patrick Mahomes, he won it in his third year. So, Sel, as I look at it, if the question is how much pressure is on him to nail it, it's not a matter of, oh, is Robert Kraft putting pressure on him? But Bill Belichick is not coaching just to continue to pad his stats. He's not coaching just to continue to win the most games over the next head coach in the history of the NFL. He's coaching to win Super Bowls. Pressure is on Bill Belichick internally to nail this draft because he understands the only way you win Super Bowls is by nailing draft picks, particularly at the quarterback position, unless you're going to try to inherit somebody in free agency, but I'll get to why that's not going to happen later.
No pressure on Bill Belichick right now. A lot of pressure on you, though. Can't believe you're going to speak out of turn and talk about how Bill Belichick must go about this draft in order to ensure success. What's your success level since you want to talk about Bill Belichick, since you want to be a jury and you want to try Bill Belichick right now? Are you with one of his peers? No. Am I one of his peers? No. Is there another coach walking and living ever one of his peers? No. So there ain't no pressure on Bill Belichick. Let me give you something right here that I wrote down, and it's not a Wileyism, but I'm going to frame it. Pressure only exists outside your comfort zone. Or for those who are compromised in comprehension like you, Acho, pressure doesn't exist in your comfort zone. What's Bill Belichick's comfort zone? He created it his damn self. The highest of expectations. A standard that must be met. That's who Bill Belichick is. Why is there going to be pressure on the standard and expectations that not only have I set, but I have exceeded my damn self? There's no pressure on Bill Belichick to nail a draft. I don't even want to go to equity argument. We go there so often that you probably are tired of me saying that Bill Belichick, because of his equity alone, should never be in a conversation where we're slighting him. I just went there again. But your argument was a little incomplete, just like that suit. Great suit, great color. Where's the tie?
Didn't need a tie.
Finish him. Oh, okay. What, we in Miami now? We're doing the show out there? Okay, let's go. Let's go. You gave me an age argument.
Yes, sir.
Stop, man. Like, every stat that we have here is framed based off of what has happened, but not what can happen. Bill Belichick can go out there and punch through that glass ceiling in terms of age and expectation. But let's talk about this narrative that has gotten exaggerated to a place that we must correct it. I hope you agree with me here. There's an argument out there that Bill Belichick doesn't know how to draft. There's an argument out there saying, oh, he's missing, especially in his first-round picks. And then N'Keal Harry's butt comes up here, and then you're like, see, example A. But let's talk about how if you really want to look at the last 4 Super Bowl champions, and let's go back, who just won a championship last year? Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yes, sir.
Who did they win it with? Tom Brady and Gronkowski. Oh, were those Belichick picks? Yes, they were. Oh, let's go to Kansas City. Oh, okay, you can say that. They just signed an offensive lineman from the New England Patriots. Was he a draft pick? Joe Tooney. Okay, you want the last 4 Super Bowl teams. You want to go about Garoppolo? Like, everywhere you look, Bill Belichick not only has them on his roster, but they're sprinkled out the league. All on successful teams, Super Bowl appearing or winning teams. I got a list right here. Incomplete suit. I got a list right here of all the tremendous draft choices. But right now, I'm going to be respectful on this sprint relay and pass you the baton. But don't you dare take a shot at his draft choices, because you're going to take an L.
So that was such a unique take. I applaud you for the stretches and the reaches within that take. I applaud you for that. Smart. You must have done yoga this morning. First, let's establish this, Sel. Let's establish one thing, make something abundantly clear for y'all watching, for you and I here. You don't have to be a peer to try someone. Ask anybody in the jury. Ask anybody in the courtroom. You don't have to be a peer.
Yeah, you do.
No, you don't.
You have to be a peer, a jury of your peers. It is stated. I watch Law and Order. I've heard it.
You ain't got to be a peer to try nobody, okay? So I'm going to try Bill Belichick, although clearly I and no one am a peer.
Okay.
It's come very simple, and this is what I'll say.
What?
All of the Patriots Super Bowl winning teams, the nucleus of that roster has been their draft picks. Okay. Let's talk their second dynasty.
Nucleus, okay.
Dante Hightower, Rob Gronkowski, Patrick Chung, Devin McCourty, Julian Edelman. Those are Patriots draft picks. Let's talk about the first dynasty, even before Bill Belichick, players that were drafted there. Willie McGinnis, Eddie Bruschi. I mean, you talking about some dogs.
Exactly. My dogs.
Yo dogs
yes.
and some
and dogs. Yes.
If the Patriots win Super Bowls, and all Super Bowl winning teams, the nucleus of that team is their draft picks outside of this past year with the Bucks. Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Tyreek Hill, Eagles, Nick Foles, Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham. The nucleus of the team is draft picks. So does Bill Belichick have to nail the draft? Absolutely, because can he pick up some additives in free agency? Sure. Rex Burkhead, Chris Long, even Stephon Gilmore, a high-level additive. But regardless, all of Bill Belichick's Super Bowl winning teams and Super Bowl teams, their nucleus is draft picks. So unless you think that Bill Belichick is somehow going to orchestrate bringing back men who left him willingly, Rob Gronkowski willingly left Bill Belichick, Tom Brady willingly left Bill Belichick, unless you think that he's going to bring back an assortment of men like the Tampa Bay Bucks did and Bruce Arians, then he has to do it in the draft. So this question isn't even really up for debate. It's just how much pressure. Not is there pressure, it's how much pressure, because there's clearly pressure, because there always has been based on his success in the draft leading the Super Bowl.
Okay, I'm going to pick apart that argument, just like I'm going to pick apart how you're trying to take us back to, what is it, biology, chemistry, physics, I don't know. All this nucleus talk. You're going to next say cytoplasm up in this sucker? I got an A+ in that. Here's the thing. That's not the only part of the construction of a team, your draft choices, right? A means to an end is, one, the draft. Another one is free agency, correct? Oh, let's talk about team construction when you talk about even those who were free agents or undrafted. Malcolm Butler, Randall Gay come to mind. Did they ball out for the Patriots? Absolutely. Undrafted. Let's talk about free agency. My guy, my dog, Rodney Harrison. Wasn't a draft choice. Helped win. Roosevelt Colvin. Sayal, rest in peace, respect to the great. Amendola, Darrell Reeves, whatever you want to call him, Reeves.
You can find
Stephon Gilmore.
names.
Hold on, hold on. You can find names in the draft, too. I got a list as well. But the point is, it's a means to an end, and it's only one way. Acho, when you go flying, it's quarantine right now. Pandemic. I hope you're not flying anywhere, but I know you are, so I just said that to kind of dry snitch on you. Wet snitch, really. Point is, when you go on an airplane and